Let's go to the center midfielders where we grouped the 6, 8, and 10 spot all together. So this wasn't like take all the people who are 10s and then take all the 8s and then all the 6 and rank them because too many people could be considered an 8 or a 10 or a 6 or an 8 or all three, right? Kellen Acosta could play like 9 different positions. So it wouldn't be fair to put him in just, one category and take away the beauties of his game in other places. So why don't you go ahead and give it a go? Because I went first last time.
Okay. Um, I kind of broke mine down a little bit more by like play style of each position, and I think I have a pretty like good sense of starter and then backup for each one. So that kind of made up my six. Um, so in more of like the attacking center mid role, call it like I guess like a advanced playmaker, Metsala, something like that.
That's the number 10.
Sure.
No, not
Um,
sure it is.
he well,
That's how it works.
isn't I thought the 10 was like the like a more of a cam than like a center mid. Like I feel like
Yes.
this is a center mid. Like they start deeper, and when they attack,
What you described is what we call an 8-10 at Alfred.
an
So
eight
basically,
ten.
they
Okay.
start
Yes.
deeper, but their roles are attacking midfielders.
Yes.
Whereas you have a 6-8 who start deeper and their roles are more of a defensive midfield.
Yes. 8-10 was what I was thinking.
There you go. We're getting into football knowledge. Connor knows ball.
Something like that. So the backup I have is Luca Della Torre. Starter is Yunus Musa. That to me is as straightforward as it gets. Then in the more, I guess, just flat out number 8 role, I've got Kellen Acosta as the backup, Weston McKennie as the starter. And then in the more defensive mid 6 spot, I've got James Sands as the backup, Tyler Adams as the starter. And that's my 6.
Okay, so read that in order again. Like you
Okay,
have to
so
put
the
those
3
6 to 1.
well, I mean, I just have it as so the 3 backups I have um are Sands, Kellen Acosta, Luca Del Torre. The 3 starters I have are Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie, Yunus Musa. If you want me to rank them 6 to 1, I will.
Who was your who was your 5, 6, and 7? Sands, Luca Della Torre, and who?
Kellen
Kellen
Acosta.
Acosta. Oh, I've forgotten Kellen Acosta.
You literally mentioned him right before as you were talking about the position.
Well,
You
because
were
here's
like,
the
"Oh,
thing, right?
it's hard to we can't just go by position because Kellen Acosta plays 9 positions," and then you just didn't include him.
Well, because he's not top 6 at any one spot. I don't think.
You
All right,
what?
let me give you my 6, and we'll talk about it. And I'll give you my reasons why.
Okay.
Malik Tillman at 6.
Oh, I didn't
J-
consider him a midfielder
Where did you consider him?
on the wing.
Really?
Yeah,
Hold,
I
please.
thought he played as a winger for us. I
I
know
think that's
transfer
where we
market
threw.
says up the middle, but
I think that's where we threw him out just to get him cap tied. But yeah, he's an A10, and he's playing very very well for Rangers right now.
well, that's let's put him on the wing then.
No, I've got wingers already. I don't need him there. Yeah, you want to tell me Jordan Morris is getting bumped for Malik Tillman? No shot.
Why not?
Because I said so. Malik Tillman at 6, James Sands at 5, Luca Della Torre at 4, I'm sorry, Eunice Musa at 3, Weston McKinney at 2, Tyler Adams at 1. Again, same idea as you. 1, 2, and 3 can be interchanged. 4, 5, and 6 can be interchanged
Who
for
were
me.
the? Can you say the backups again? I forget.
Tillman, James Sands, and Luca Della Torre.
So how come no Kellen Acosta?
I probably can consider him a left back and get him in this team, but I just don't know. I know he's going. I don't know if he's the best. I think he is a great option. So at Alfred, we've got players who will never really start a game for us because if we have players who aren't up for it on the day, they can play in like 6 different positions. That's what Kellen Acosta is to me. That being said, against certain teams, he's very, very good. I just don't know if we can turn away Malik Tillman the way he's been playing for Rangers so
That's why you take him on as a winger.
far. Yeah, you and your winger.
Just convert him. Brendan Aronson wasn't a winger, and he plays as a winger for the national team.
Convince me to drop one for the other.
Well, I would need to hear your wingers first before I convince you to drop one of, because that's where I have him. I have him in the winger depth chart, and I think Kellen Acosta is someone that should be on this list, and I feel like deserves to be on the list.
I'd say Kellen Acosta, Malik Tillman are 6'7". Like you can flip them around. And again, if we were breaking it down simply as this player is a 6 versus an 8 versus a 10, I mean they'd both be in there no problem.
I feel like if you take Luka and you take Malik Tillman, you don't. I mean, I don't think you really have a great out and out backup for Weston McKennie. Then I feel like Kellen Acosta is the best backup for McKennie. I think Luka's better going forward than he would be in Weston McKennie's spot. I don't think Malik Tillman could play in Weston McKennie's spot, and I feel like Sands is better deeper. So in Tyler Adams' spot or even deeper in the field.
Let's get Christian Roldan in there then. We'll back up Weston and call it a day.
All right, let's continue, and then we could talk about it again later.
Well, no, because I want to get this right because I think you might be right.
I think both should be in there. I mean, at the end of the day, if we have 26, you might be able to squeeze him in anyway.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Kellen Acosta at 7. Okay. So my list is gonna be Kellen Acosta 7, Malik Tillman 6, James Sands at 5, Luca Della Torre at 4, Yunus Musa at 3, Weston McKennie at 2, Tyler Adams at 1. And when we get to the end of this episode, we're gonna have time to make a list. I think all 7 of those go. I think you go 3 outside backs, 3 goalkeepers, 4, maybe 5 center backs. So that'll be 10 there. 17 with those center mids. And then you've got your choice of 9 wingers and strikers at that point. Yeah, you can get all 7 of them in there, no problem. You might be able to get an 8. Christian Roldan might be on his way. Let's go.
Settle down.
Somebody call up Sebastian. Somebody call up Sebastian. We'll get him along too. We got room for him.
We can squeeze him in there. We got the room on the plane.
Heck yeah.
Someone can fly it. That's an extra spot.
I love it.
All right, fine.
I think they're all in there. I think Malik Tillman, based off of his, I will flip flop Kellen Acosta to go 6. And
you could leave Malik at 6. No, that's fine.
Because here's the thing: he hasn't proven himself, right? We were just talking. You've convinced me. And here's the thing: if I had to go one more, if I had to pick one more, Jordy Mihailovic at 8.
Yeah.
Hurt, transferred, but a very good player. So here's my 8. I'll go 8. Jordy Mihailovic at 8. Malik Tillman at 7. Kellen Acosta at 6. James Sands at 5. Luca Della Torre at 4. Yunus Musa 3. Weston McKennie 2. Tyler Adams 1. Those are my 8. And I think all 8 of those guys are going to go.
Wow, you think Jordy's going to make it?
I hope. If I had to cut one of them, Jordy's the guy who gets cut because we've got enough attacking talent.
Yeah, I think pre-injury Jordy would have definitely been here, but I feel
100%.
I feel like post-injury Jordy probably just misses out.
I agree because he also has zero caps, or at least recent caps, right? Yeah. So you're asking him to just come in and be fresh, but a guy we're about to talk about soon also has 0 caps, and he's absolutely on the plane. So
yeah, I'm not arguing against bringing Tillman. I have no arguments with that. I think I was gonna take him anyway. My only thing was that I just had him listed as the winger.
Right. How do you classify him? I get it.
Yeah. But yeah.
And it doesn't matter, right? Once you get a player on the plane, it doesn't matter where you go. You're not limited to, 5 defenders and it doesn't matter. You can take 18
you don't
defenders.
Have to, it's not like you must take 7 center mids.
Right, exactly. So that doesn't matter.
Okay. Cool.
Shall we go to winger?